Hi, today's episode is quite special. We'll speak in English. With me today is Phi Yến.
Hello, my name is Phi and I'm an amateur model. I like to be in front of the camera, having beautiful photos. And actually, I think that I want to make some money, become a part-time photographer.
Oh, she's competing with me.
Yeah. So last time I saw that you have a very big camera. Yeah. So I have a question for you. That I want some information about cameras.
You want to purchase the camera so that you
Yes.
can, as a tool. So which camera system should I buy for portraiture? And that is the question that many of you may have. So before diving into technical aspects of the camera, I have some selection for you to have first hands-on experience in terms of holding the camera. So tell me, which one would you like the best?
Yeah. So
Okay. Okay, so don't tell me that you like all of them, okay? Say, which system would be your primary system if you want to work with your client? Which one?
I think this one is suit in my hand.
It feels good in your hands?
Yeah, it's very good in my hand. But this one is also good because it's cute, elegant. But it looks professional.
So people will different cameras, but at the end of the day, you have to decide because you have a limited amount of money.
Yeah.
So let me dive into technical aspects so that you have ideas and things that you should consider buying a system. I have 3 things to discuss with you today. So first of all, it's the form factors. The form factors is very important, something that will look good and it feels good in your hands. So basically, we have the DSLR and the mirrorless. I mean, we're talking about interchangeable lens camera, the cameras that you can change lenses for landscapes and for portraiture. So first one, you should buy an interchangeable lens camera. So back into this, and this is the DSLR. That means single lens reflect that you can see optically the world around you, okay? What you see is what you get. And this one is a mirrorless. That means you see the world through an LCD or electronic viewfinder. So exactly as you compose an image using your smartphone, okay? There's some pros and cons in that, but basically they have the same image quality, but select the system that you feel the best. The second factor is the sensor size. And you will know in a film era, the bigger the film, the better the image quality, and so is the sensor size. So you have a Micro Four Thirds, the APS-C, the full frame, and maybe some medium format, okay? The bigger, the better. But at some point in time, you have to have the compromise, you have to have the decision which one will feel not very heavy, but give you a decent image quality. So later on, we'll discuss about this. And the third very important factor is the lens, because at the end of the day, you'll know that the lenses are the thing that dictate the image quality. I mean, besides you, because you is the people behind the camera is the most important. But lens is quite important, especially in portraiture. So every lens can enable you to take portrait picture, but some portrait lens like these can give you ability to blur the background, to isolate your subject so that makes your subject pop out of the image, not like it looks pop, right? It looks like stand out, okay? So this one is nifty 50. It's quite inexpensive. It has decent image quality, okay? It's a little bit not as good as this one, but this one is it's a little bit expensive. So you can start with the kit lens, but soon you will move to some prime lens that have a bigger aperture that gives you a shallower depth of field, okay? And later on, you may need some more things like flashes and other things that can light your subject professionally. So these are three things that you should consider: the form factors, the sensor size, and lenses.
So I understand that, but can you give me a short answer?
Well, yeah, I mean, short answer is I give you some certain models,
Yeah.
but it depends on the budget of the buyer. So say they range from 10 million to like 5 or 700 million Vietnamese dong. So what is your budget? That means like what is the maximum amount of money that you are willing to spend on the camera system?
Okay, I think 20 millions is okay for me. Yeah.
Okay, so you see 20 million each. I mean, that is the money usually like many people are willing to spend on the first purchase of the camera system. So with that amount of money, I would recommend the APS-C system. That means something in the middle that can give you a balance of the size and weight and the amount of money and the image quality. They give you very decent image quality. So it can be like the Canon, the Nikon, the Fuji, or the Sony with the APS-C size sensor. But remember that with that amount of money, you should spend about half of the amount for the camera body and half of the money for the lenses. And remember that the 50 millimeter is a primary choice for portrait photographer. So, but again, based on the information that I give you, you should go to the camera store. I mean, this is just a sample of, just a small subset of sample, but you should go to the camera store to have like more hands-on on the placement of the buttons, the menu system, so which you like the most, because the best tool is something that you feel good on your hands, that will go with you every time, that will enable you feel comfortable with the client.
Okay, thank you for your information. This is quite helpful for me to decide.
Okay, that's a great discussion, and remember that you need two things: skills and client. Because without client, you can't make money. But I'm sure that if you go to see Phi Yin in the near future, you will not be disappointed. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And I'll see you next time.
See you.